What's the fastest way to make a fortune? The common wisdom is to buy up assets right before the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, then watch their value skyrocket. But is that really how it works? If you look at what happened after the Fed's last rate cuts, the stock market actually started to tumble. Yet in the years prior, when the Fed was raising rates, we saw an incredible, almost mindless bull run in the US stock market. So what's going on? On the surface, when the Fed raises interest rates, it's tightening the money supply. But behind the scenes, they were quietly orchestrating a massive injection of cash. Their secret? They had Japan footing the bill. Japan had negative interest rates, while short-term US Treasury bonds were yielding 5%. This created a golden opportunity for savvy investors. They could essentially borrow money from Japan for free, and then pour it into 5% yielding US bonds. Their cash multiplied like a snowball rolling downhill. With all this extra capital, they could then buy up US stocks, driving the market higher and higher. However, last year, Japan started to raise its interest rates. This meant the US needed to find a new source of cash, and they turned to Switzerland. Recently, Switzerland slashed its interest rates to zero. Considering that the world's wealthiest people keep their money in Swiss banks, when Switzerland lends to the US, it's essentially channeling the fortunes of the global elite to prop up the American stock and bond markets. So, the big question is, what's the next big money-making opportunity? Subscribe to this channel.